I don't know if it's because it's for the rain or if I'm just tapped into a specific stream of consciousness right now, but I have a very significant download for you all right now. And that download is this: the Lemurians are back. You're probably asking, what is Lemuria if you haven't heard of it before? Lemuria is an ancient civilization that existed way before Atlantis. It's actually the precursor to Atlantis. What took place in Lemuria, and this is just wisdom and understanding that I'm coming to remember as well as the collective remembers, but Lemuria was another state of supercrystalline, very elevated consciousness, and it's another realm of reality associated with water. Like I said in previous videos, water is a very ancient element. It is the first element, the primordial waters of the womb of creation. It is literally the birthing portal of creation. Every time you interact with water, you're interacting with the exact consciousness that birthed creation. That's why it's held in so much importance. And because of this, the Lemurians were extremely tapped in. They could do things like program the water to essentially hold self-replicating patterns to alter the field of their very space itself. They needed no tools, just their frequency, crystalline in nature, and the waters around them. And they literally manifested reality from code, from nothing. And this is significant because, like I said, the Lemurians are back as I get a loud, high-pitched ring in my right ear. They said at this time, the original capacity for the element of water to co-align with the waters of the upper domain, the firmament, is being restored, or rather, it has been restored. Time is nonlinear. What that means is this: the wars you've been seeing on TV regarding Trump, and I think something about the borders, the wars that are being fought right now, they're actually fighting the mermaid spirits, the siren spirits, and the water spirits. Because you have to understand, water is a giant portal. So when you look at the ocean, the earth, Gaia, Tiamat, Kai, is one giant body of water. And because of this, there are portals literally everywhere. You can't go a single stop without being in the environment of a portal, especially if you're around water. What that means is this: a lot of beings have the ability to access the interdimensional portals of water to manifest their presence in reality. And this doesn't exactly have to be physical. This is frequency, this is energy. So they can literally beam a frequency through water and alter the course of reality. And that's what's taking place. The world that you see right now, I'm hearing not even 2-3 months from now, is going to look very, very, very different. A lot of the plans that a lot of upper hierarchy elites, quote unquote, are planning to push forth within the collective, that's not going to happen. And that came straight from them. The time to reclaim the planet in divine, dark feminine decree is now. And I say dark divine feminine because of this reason. The divine feminine is tired of the disrespect. She's been tired. This is her planet. This is her physical avatar, her body. So, if you think shenanigans are about to slide on this planet for much longer, all of us, we're back. We are the Avengers. This is the end game. We are not even fighting a secret war, but this is Battle World. It's time to clean up. So, with this being said, there's a specific pop culture reference I need to bring to play. And if you don't want to be spoiled, go ahead and click off the video. If you're cool with it, cool. So, there's this piece of media called Mega Man Zero. Very old franchise. I love Mega Man so much. But there's a character, a protagonist, of course, Zero himself. And Zero was created by Dr. Wily. And this is a direct reference to the supreme scientist that created the metaphysical avatars of the human vessel, or just vessels in general, the supreme engineers of reality. Dr. Wily was outcast by society, but we have to understand that light is dark and dark is light. So Dr. Wily's character in and of itself is a representation of the fact that the original scientists of Atlantis, Lemuria, they got put in exile, they got outcast for various reasons: karma, being attacked, and cosmic warfare, so on and so forth. But Dr. Wiley creates Zero to be the ultimate Reploid. And a Reploid is basically a biological android, basically a Terminator. What takes place is Zero ends up switching sides and he starts working with X, Mega Man, Rockman, the original, the OG, the hero of the franchise. And in the Zero franchise, it's basically put in a perspective that Zero's consciousness gets put in a new body and his original body gets sealed in his original form. This form is called Omega, his original body, the original destroyer. You are the original destroyer, a sacred destroyer, an upholder of order on planet Kai. So, in Mega Man 03, Zero meets up with his original self, Omega, and the two bump heads. They clash. Zero wins. He is the spirit, not the body, and his consciousness is christened. He beats Omega, and he comes to the catharsis that I am the original. Even if it's not the body, I am the spirit. I am the consciousness. Boom. This is relevant for this exact reason. And this is only going to resonate with some of you. I'm hearing, honestly, less than 50. Your original bodies reside within the inner portals of the earth. They were sealed away because I'm hearing there was a specific period of entrapment during the frequency wars, and a lot of the original Lemurians, Atlanteans, their bodies, they got sealed in essentially hyperstasis in the inner core of the planet. Our bodies may have gotten sealed, but because we're spiritual beings, we said, okay, cool. We can still serve our lessons, do our time in the physical by transferring our consciousness into new avatars. That's what reincarnation is. That's the purpose of our specific journey in general, to make balance so we can reclaim our power. What the people that sealed us away didn't realize and didn't process is this. These people are spiritual monsters. So, as you've been doing your shadow work on the physical upside and cultivating a newfound sense of voltage of spirit of life force within your soul, that is creating a direct ripple effect across the realms and especially within the inner earth. And essentially, because you've cultivated so much light within your spirit, you've effectively activated and woke up your original body. And this is where things get super trippy. Because your original body has woken up, there's going to be a point in time, I'm hearing in the very near future, where the consciousness of your original body begins to search for its physical vessel, its avatar that's holding the other piece of its consciousness. And this is why shadow work is so important. You're literally waking up your original self. And that is one of the original true purposes of shadow work, to step back into godhood. And because this collective has done so much shadow work, you've officially activated your God body, and your original body is currently awake and on the move as we speak. Time is non-linear. Past, present, future. And what that means is this. You've essentially created a Ouroboros effect, or a closed loop on your consciousness and your God self, which means you are the Axis Mundi, the God within the physical, the flesh. You are the return of the Atlantean. You are the return of the Anunnaki. You are the return of the dragon. You are the return of the Lemurian. And right now, you're back. What you're being asked to do at this time is this. With your reclaimed power, it's time to destroy the planet, not in the manner that you think, but to destroy the false grids and matrices of the planet to restore Gaia to its original order. And this is honestly a direct decree from Tiamat herself, because she's currently in the field activating the dragon warriors and all the divine beings as we speak. So you're about to see reality flip very fast. If you resonate with this message, if you enjoyed the content, please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, and definitely repost. It's important that people see this. Ashe.